Oh boy. Hey, Powerful Parent Club. Sorry we're a few minutes late. It is a scorcher here in New Jersey right now. So, we're going to be talking about cooling down today because it's important. Alright, so rule number one, when it's hot like this, oh, okay. When it's hot like this, we got to make sure we're staying hydrated. So, if you haven't taken in a lot of liquids, hopefully some good old-fashioned water. Maybe you throw in a little salt, maybe some lemon, something that's going to help you retain that water. That is a awesome place to start because we got to be able to sweat. I know I'm already pretty sweaty starting out, so that's what we're focusing in today. So find some relaxation, find some ways to let your body calm down, cool down. Throw on some nice light music if you got it. Get yourself into a cool room. And you know the importance of a lot of this too, right? If we are working out and we're exercising, the cool down phase is one of the most important things we can do to help our body recover. So if you're not taking that time, you're going straight into whatever your next activity is, you're plopping on the couch, make sure you're giving yourself a little time, especially if you're training hard, because a lot of that can be super important. So we're just going to use today to get a little bit of light movement in a calm, relaxing way. Hopefully you can find a shady spot if you're outside, or if you're inside, you're chilling in the AC. That doesn't hurt right now either. When it's hitting the 90s and 100s, we got the chickens here. They know, they're smart. They hang out in the shade when it's this hot too. Make sure their water's filled. But let's just get a little light movement in, because that's what we do. So if you're already worked out, you've got some movement in today. Let's just get a little bit of that light side to side. Our body needs to pump fluid around. A lot of times our feet will swell up. So we want to make sure we're pumping our ankles so you can keep them lower to the ground. That feels good for you. A little further back here. So, pumping our ankles. You know what that does? Our calves work to pump fluid down to our feet, back up towards our heart, and we know the better we can get our circulation, the better for the body. So we can practice our balance at the same time here. We're just pumping our ankle up and down. You could even kind of go around in circles. Just went on a run. Sometimes getting some of this mobility work in can feel pretty good. Just to make sure we're making the most of that workout. Alright, let's get that other leg. Pumping our foot up and down. Getting that blood to flow. So. Nice. Alright, same thing. Let's just make the most of it. When your body is nice and warm, we can actually get a lot more out of our mobility work, and those muscles are feeling loose. You're going to notice that you can stretch further. You might be able to get into certain positions more easily when you're nice and warm. Yes. So, let's do another quick round of that. We're going to get a little bit of light lateral lunges. So, we're getting some of my favorites for cool downs today. That's the idea. Find some improvements in our mobility where we can. Alright. Good work. Keep your toes pointed straight forward if you can. Alright. Good. No, I like my lunges. So, just keep it moving and working her out. You want to move that lactic acid. And so some of the light movements that are less intense than what you did during your exercise session can be super helpful. So that's where we get the most out of it. circles. So nice and light. Again, we're just feeling the body move. And coming back. Trying to get our neck going as well. Getting our neck to loosen up. There you go, forward and backwards. Taking that vitamin D, right? Forward and back. Always modify if you have pain, side to side. Parents, hopefully you can find some moments in your day. I know baby number one is asleep. So, you got a little extra time here. You can preoccupy your kids for a little bit. A lot of this exercise can be pretty good. You don't need that much time to find a little bit more movement in your day. And now we're going to go circles. And coming the other way. So a lot of this is about finding that movement where we've built up tension or we've used a lot of strength, and so we want to find those movements so we can make sure that we're getting those muscles to squeeze in and out, move fluid around. So you guys know how I like that count here. So squeeze everything out here. Coming in. Use your breathing. You can do this in a chair. Alright, so we're gonna kind of slide the needle right through here. Let's thread the needle coming in. And we're just finding that stretch, that movement. It's going to go 10 times. Really feel that movement coming through your thoracic spine. If you need to, it's easier to keep that arm close to the chest. And just twist through the spine. Especially if it bothers your shoulder. I'll try another time for you. Getting your shoulder down towards the ground. And lifting up. Two more times. 1 and 2. We're going to do a little side to side here as well. 2. Alright. How's that feeling? We're dropping into our deep squat here. Hang out. If you need help, you can have a counter support rack. You can have something to hang on to. And you're just going to lightly bounce into some of these deeper positions. So, grab some help here. These guys, alright? So I can hang pretty nicely in that deep position. Get a little of that mobility. Maybe I'm even getting a little bit of slight sway. You can can open up our latch too. If you got something to hang on to, maybe you don't. That's okay. You just hold on to the counter, the table. You got a sink to hold on to. You can hold in. My latch is pretty tight. Lean back and change how that movement comes through. A little bit of extra help. Focusing on that breathing helps too. Alright. So, hopefully you take a little time today to cool down, figure out whatever that means to you. So we're finding that movement, finding ways to get our body moving, get our muscles moving, and feel a little bit better. Alright, well, that's it. Get some water, stay hydrated, stay cool. Hopefully your AC works better than ours. We'll see you guys 10 a.m. tomorrow. Oh hey, look who decided to show up. You want to show off some dance moves? Alright. We'll dance off for a second. What do you think? Or you know what? We're just going to cool down. So get your movement, folks. We'll see you all tomorrow, 10 a.m. Oh, and by the way, hey, oh hi. Good to have you here. Tomorrow night, we have another really awesome session I'm going to post about shortly. Gina Rose Smith, who is a somatic movement expert, functional movement expert. It's really, really interesting stuff. If you've never heard of somatics, you will definitely gain something out of it. So, can I end the show now? Yeah, I can. That's what we're doing. So, watch out for that post tomorrow night at 8:30. We will be here doing something fun. You want to push the button? All right, push that button. We'll see you guys tomorrow.